Let me hear it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Hey-o.
Good morning. We are back. Well, we're almost all back. We are missing one David Luttrell right now because Mr Qantas Platinum didn't make it and got stuck in America somewhere and buggered all his flights on purpose, I'd imagine.
I'm not sure what his go is, but he texted me at 5:30 this morning and he just said, I'll be there. I reckon I'll be there by 7. Just landed. That was at 5:32 this morning.
Let's hope he's at the front. He is at the front of the bus, isn't he? Because then he can get through customs and everything really quickly.
Yeah, I guess so. I came through customs last night, actually, and it was like, oh, man, I just had, like, the most blessed run through.
Breeze through.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
It was like... you do it all yourself now. I was
Yeah, you scan in your passport, you stand at the gate, and then it takes a photo, and it's all automated and easy breezy.
Like, I was through customs that quick that the luggage rack hadn't even started.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was just unbelievable.
It's so good. And then, have you ever declared anything when you come back in?
No, I don't reckon I ever have had to declare anything.
Because
Why?
we went to Fiji.
What'd you bring
and
back?
Naturally, we bought timber products and shells. And so we're there going, do we declare, don't we declare, do we declare, don't we declare? And then we're going through the queue and we got to the front and we're like, we need to declare something. And the guy goes to Jeremy, goes, your wife's a legend. I'm like, yes, so we can keep our tiki mask. And he's like, what tiki mask? I'm like, just the wooden one. And we showed him and we got through and it was all good.
Oh, really?
Helps having people on the inside. I tell you what, I was big in Fiji. It was crazy.
What do you
I had the
mean?
best time.
What do you
Everyone
mean?
knew who I was.
Really? What, Bush Barbie?
Bush Barbie.
Yeah?
It was bonkers.
Really?
I'm big in Fiji.
Really,
But
yeah.
Brisbane, I'm out.
I saw some of the videos you put up. It looked like you were like the, you were the star of the party.
Yeah, I loved it. Me and my mum, because they love the elders over there.
Oh,
Because
really?
she's all grey and
Oh,
elderly.
did you travel with your parents, did you?
I took my mum.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, I kind of followed her on her holiday. She was with her friend and we just kind of followed because I went, oh, that sounds nice.
You were the tag along. So I'm keen to find all out about Fiji. I had a great holiday too. I'll mention that at some point. I want to say, Mitchell, if we can, just quickly, to the Queensland State of Origin team.
Well, yeah, we haven't caught up since it happened, so it's worth.
Oh, even I am like,
Come on, man.
I'm still walking on a high after that.
Thank you, Queens. That was one of the
So good.
greatest performances. That at halftime, I will get into it. But
Yeah,
come on,
we
man,
will.
That was so good. So good.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki's News.
well, it's been a while, but it's time we got into my hard-hitting news.
Yeah, I need
Charlie,
you to bring me up to date.
Yes, well, Charlie XCX got married over the weekend. Look out. Brat hitmaker Charlie XCX said I do to 1975's George Daniel in front of a small group of loved ones during an intimate ceremony in Hackney Town Hall in London.
Oh,
You know who
1975. What have they got? What have they got?
I don't know who they are.
They got one. Keep going.
Well, I know Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
She did the I Don't Care song.
Oh, good. Good for her.
Yeah, good on her. Watch her career just crash and burn now that she's off the market. Aussie makes history as she's selected to Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad. Oh, this is all the real heavy stuff this morning.
Is this
Australia?
the Netflix show, right? Is around
Is
this
it?
cheer squad?
Maybe you should be doing this story.
Okay,
I
That's a
don't know.
coveted role, that one. I've actually been following the progress, like on little bits and pieces that I've been picking up here and there. Like, it's not easy to make that.
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's a Perth bird, Faith Ward. So she got selected. So, yeah,
Oh,
I like
and
that.
she's from Perth, is she? No, it was someone, a former NRL player. His daughter was trying out for that team as
I
well.
thought you were going to say had sex change became a Dallas cheerleader.
No, that would be that. I'd remember that if that happened.
That'll be Alan Langer. We're not doing that.
Right.
But I think it's nice that there's still
Spud
positions
Carroll.
like that in a modern world where, you know, it's kind of poo-pooed for women to be out there shaking their groove thing with pom-poms. I did an article about this recently saying that there is still a place for those people, you know, that hot women privilege
Nikki-
still needs a place.
Nikki, I married a cheerleader. I married.
Well, there you go.
Jody was a cheerleader for the Gold Coast Titans. Actually, probably when Wally was there back in the day. Mitch.
Seagulls days.
Yeah, Jode.
What?
She was a cheerleader for. It mightn't have been the Titans. It might have been one of their other incarnations.
Jupiters
the Giants or
Yeah.
the Seagulls or whoever they were. But she was in that, and she loved it. Loved it. So
I love
shout
this
out
so
to the
much.
cheerleaders.
Yeah, and they're athletic and they can
Yep.
do flips and stuff, and
got rhythm.
it's a form of dance. So yeah, everyone get off your high horses. It's good on them. Moving on. Astronomer CEO quits after cheating scandal exposed by Coldplay. Well, if you didn't know this happened, you've been living under a rock, because this is the biggest meme generator story on the planet. Even I did a video about it. But the CEO of the tech company, who went viral for cozying up with his chief people officer at Coldplay concert, has resigned. New York-based company Astronomer said their leaders are expected to set a standard, and that recently that standard was not met. The company are now searching for a new CEO. HR chief Kristen Cabot is still on forced leave.
Oh, so has she resigned as well, or is she?
She's on forced leave. She may come back. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What a nightmare.
How
It was
poorly
so
did
funny
they
how-
play that?
Which one of them just jumped down? He jumped down.
He did.
He's the fearless leader. And he just bolted for the floor. What an absolute nightmare.
And if I was her and I'd hooked up with him, I just would have been. That's an instant ick that he just dropped out a shot like that. Like, if you're gonna cheat, be man enough to just own it. Honestly.
What are the chances, though, too? Like, it was 80,000
So
people in that stadium.
Yeah, producer Lockie and I were talking about this before the show,
Yeah.
saying that's a moment that they say, hey, we're going to come around now and focus on these things, and we're going to make light, like we're going to speak about people. It's a kiss cam, essentially, right? Like
No. That's a good point, because that was where I was going to go with this. I was thinking, as a result of that's what they'll do now.
Yeah.
They'll start giving the warnings. But are you saying they already give warnings?
Yeah, at like Coldplay concert, it's a thing to like bring the audience in. So like, I mean, like you
Like
said,
in the
there's-
football,
if there's that many
they do
tens
it,
of thousands, you've got to be pretty confident it's not going to come to you, even if you're in a
So
quite clearly.
you reckon that at the concert they said, hey, we're about to do the kiss cam gimmick, and so cuddle up, in which case that they should have separated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially him being the CEO, you'd think he'd be risk adverse, wouldn't you? Like, I mean, that's
You would
it.
think
That's his
so.
job. But if there was a prior warning, because that's what I thought from now on, they're going to say, listen, everyone who's got shenanigans going on, separate from here on in, because we're about to start putting people up on the big screen.
I just think he needs to sack his PR department, because they should have stopped that. They should have seen that coming.
He doesn't
Shut
have a
it
PR
down.
department anymore. He's done this, bloke.
No,
He's on
he'll
LinkedIn
have no
looking
more
for somewhere to go
relations
this
for a
morning.
while.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We are without Luttsy for the next a little bit. He'll be back in at the end of maybe the end of the hour.
Because
Nick.
he is a dumbass.
Well, it's good timing, isn't it?
Then we caught the house on fire. They don't shake hands anymore, so when everyone was down, I went down to introduce myself, stuck my fist out, and I was telling everyone to fist me.
Dumbass Anonymous.
No, we might be unnecessarily throwing him under the bus, but we'll get the full story. He'll be back with us a little bit later. But
I'm reading back the text. He's written, this is yesterday. No, the day before. So he's been away for 2 weeks in America. Not even he knew where he was going to end up. But he's written this message. Guys, there's been a cluster F with my airports today in the
what
US.
about
And
this
I'm going to miss my connection tonight, which impacts my return time, obviously. Potentially missing the Monday show. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about it. Currently on the tarmac at LAX, but blocked from getting to San Fran on time. Yeah, he has one job.
I read that text. I started laughing.
Oh, yeah.
And Jody goes, well, what's so funny? And I went, oh, Lutsy's just sent a text message. He just read a little bit of, but he's not going to come to work on Monday. That's all. That's all.
Such a Luttsy
all I
thing to
took
do.
from it.
would it make sense if it was yesterday? But when it was like midday Saturday, and I'm like, it's still very much Friday your time. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, because it was like I hadn't even left where I was. I was in Mykonos. And I was like,
He's
I'm
already-
going to be at work on Monday. How can he be on the tarmac at LAX and know that he's not going to be at work on
Is this
Monday?
code for like, I've met an 11, I'm going to buy time so I can, marry her and then bring her back with me.
No, I think there is actually some legitimacy to it
Yeah.
because he reckons he's going to be here by 7 o'clock. So he'd be in the Uber now.
So
hopefully.
what? He refused to fly back unless he was in business? Is that the... He's like, if I'm not in business, I'm not coming back.
I don't know what the go is. I had a dumbass though that I can talk about when I was over there because I was going to be away for the third Origin match, and I put in like Jody was doing all the preparations about what we were going to do when we were over there. I was putting all of my preparations into how I could watch the Origin when I was over there. And what time it was going to be kicking off.
Good man.
Which worked out to be perfect, by the way, because it was midday where I was. And the NRL has got an app if you're overseas that you can... It's like, it's only $25 a week, but you get all the NRL games live. And you watch it through the NRL app. So I got that. I got my iPad. And that was how I was going to watch it. I was going to watch it on my iPad. I left the bloody iPad on the plane.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This isn't a first for you, is it, Ash? You leave stuff on planes, don't you?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. It was I took it out because I thought I might watch a movie. Meanwhile, you can watch the movies that they've got there anyway. I never even looked at the iPad. I put it in the little pocket in the seat in front of me. We got off at Singapore, and then we got on to our next flight. As soon as we were flying out, I went... Jade, I left my bloody iPad.
On the last plane.
On that last plane, yeah. And I got it back. I got it back yesterday because we went back through Singapore yesterday.
Stop it.
And I picked up the iPad yesterday, but I sent you that picture, didn't I? Of because I still was able to watch the footy, but I was watching it on my mobile phone.
On your phone.
The way that it's meant to be.
Look who's here!
Oh, we made it!
Who's here? Guess who's back? Back again. Lutsy's back.
Well, thanks for joining us, Mr. Lateral.
We were just talking about you, mate.
Oh, stop
Hey,
it.
we were just talking about
You'd
you.
forgotten about me.
Here he is.
What are you doing, dumbass?
Yeah.
You were
Take it away.
You were the highlight for.
Why are you late?
Yeah, for not being here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't my fault, but having said that, I guess it was because you can structure your travel plans a bit better than, keep it logistically a little cleaner, can't you? So I went to essentially spend a couple of $1,000 flying to San Francisco, waiting for my luggage till 3 a.m. in the airport, staying in some really shitty airport hotel, then getting on another flight back to LA and spending $2,000 doing absolutely nothing. It's pretty dumbass.
And then arriving late.
And then because of that, I missed. But the San Fran thing, man, I didn't get home yesterday. I only got home just today, just then.
Yeah, so you've literally just come straight from the airport.
I landed an hour ago.
You look quite fresh considering. You seem happy.
I actually ducked home for a shower.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Yeah, I was telling you that story about how I left my iPad, Luttsy, in Singapore. Which
no.
I had it all set up so I could watch the Origin over there. And we were in Italy. We were in Sorrento, which is, I've never been there before. Unbelievable.
Tina Arena speaks highly of the moon.
Oh, mate, I can see why. It's spectacular.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
The moon.
Have you been there?
No, I've never been to
The
Italy.
sweet Sorrento moon. I never even thought of that. Yeah, that's our song too.
That's
I
the
never
song.
even
That's our
thought of that when we were
emergency
there.
tape. Yeah.
But anyway, I watched the third Origin. It was exactly kicked off lunchtime, like midday, and I watched it on my mobile phone. In the room that we're at, the
Midday. That's
Airbnb.
good midday.
Oh, it's perfect, mate. And then
3 a.m. for me.
I said, congrats to Queensland. That was a legendary series win.
Incredible.
And then that night we went out to dinner, and the sun doesn't go down till like 9 o'clock. So it was like 9 o'clock. We went out. And we just found some restaurant, like out on the street, and it was packed. And the guy ushers us over to a table, and it was one of those ones where it's just Jody and I. So it was just our tables here, and then right next to us is another table that had another couple there, and but the tables were like really close. So it was almost like we were joining them for dinner.
Yeah.
And we're walking through the restaurant, and I could see this couple sort of looking, going, "Oh, they're going to come over here. They're coming over here, for sure."
No.
And we sat down, and I said something like, "Oh, it's a double date or something or other," or just made some stupid comment as we came down. And the lady was really nice. She sort of smiled, but the guy was just he just wasn't
Was not having it.
he wasn't giving us anything back. And but then she said something. I went, "Oh, you're Aussies," and I noticed the accent. And then he goes, "Yeah, you're a Queenslander," and I was wearing this hat that I've got on now.
I thought that had overseas as well, the Q and the kangaroo.
I put it on just out of respect for the Queensland team. I put my Origin hat on and I wore that out. And I went, "Are you a New South Welshman?" And he went, "Yeah."
No.
Yeah. And he goes, I saw you walking here. And I was thinking, I don't
Don't want to sit anywhere near him.
I was sitting right next to him. And he was just like, you think that's a bit of fun, but there was nothing
He was
fun about
broken.
him. He was a broken, shattered, sort of bitter man.
That happened in Fiji as
and-
well.
But you should have. I went into total dick mode too over the course of the year. I did a little bit just because he was just that little bit of, there was something about him.
You
And I
got to
just
stick the boot in.
Yeah, I was just saying you couldn't help but hear each other's conversations. So he was hearing me say things to Jode like,
Oh, mate, did you see
that performance from Dearden, Jode. That was one of they'll be talking about that performance, Jode.
He's in Italy. I think of the chances.
I know.
He thinks, well, at least I'm here. I can just fade off here.
Yeah.
As long as my wife doesn't bring it up very much,
Yeah.
it'll just disappear eventually.
Yeah.
And then bang.
And I was just going on. But that
right
tackle
next to
that he put on top. Oh, that was unbelievable. And that's the Queensland spirit, Joe.
They just don't have it. They don't have it down there, do they? They just don't.
I
they
was saying
don't.
things like, I'm trying to work out where that rates amongst our great victories. I was saying, and then when we got up to leave, I went, "See you guys, have a nice night. I'm going back to watch the replay."
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki, as the Sunshine Coast girl, I'm going to be interested to see what you've got to say about this, because I got a message from one of our listeners this morning who is from Noosa.
I know
and
exactly what you're about to ask.
The crocodile?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she said, as our resident croc enthusiast, Ash, I wondered if you heard this news over the weekend. There's a croc in Noosa.
At the
I know
Spit.
nothing about this, but is it for real? What's the go?
Well, yeah, because I saw it pop up on the Notice community page yesterday morning. So a guy's taken his dog for a walk along the Spit there. So this isn't even Noosa North Shore. This is Noosa. This is like mainland Noosa. And he's walking along and he thought it was just driftwood. And then it's then moved and he's being able to watch it. And it's legit a 3.5, he believes, metre crocodile. And so he's picked up his dog.
That's a big
He's
croc.
notified emergency services and he's legged it up the beach. And I don't know why this isn't big news, because this is Noosa.
Well,
like there are
it
some
can't
very
be-
expensive hybrid oodle dogs floating around on that
Very
beach.
expensive.
But it can't be confirmed, can it? Because I think you're right. If there was a croc in Noosa, like that would be
Surely.
pretty big news.
Is there a picture of it?
No.
Oh, dear.
Well, this is the thing. Okay, now, no, but this is the thing, right? So, because Jerry said, did he get footage of it? I said, no, because he scooped up his dog and bolted. So this
Come
is one of those
on.
scenarios.
As if you wouldn't get a photo. Come on.
Well-
And everyone has their phone.
I don't know if you saw my Instagram like a day ago. There was a giant stingray coming up to Whiskey, and I kept videoing.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm the kind of
saw that
person.
last
Yeah.
second. Yeah,
I would get the video,
yeah.
but some
With
people.
your kids, you'd still video up to the last minute, probably. I mean, let's be
Yeah, I
honest.
would. I'd just say stay really
on.
still
Yep.
and don't sound like Steve Irwin.
All right, so
But,
we don't know. We don't know.
No, there's no official confirmation other than this person has legitimately gone to emergency services and they've put out a search for it. So unless it's some bored dude who just wants to create some drama, but they've seen a croc further up, you know.
At
like-
Inskip. Well,
At
we
Inskip.
saw one there was one at Inskip. I'm pretty sure that was
and that was never redistributed.
For real?
Yes. So they actually got footage of that one. So I'm inclined to believe that it's the same one.
Has
It's just gone
anybody
down.
seen it? Have any of you? Don't lie like you do. Don't come on and say, yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it.
yesterday, yeah.
If anyone
I
has
just
seen
don't
the
believe
croc.
in this day and age. No video footage. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like,
Yeah, but then footage could be AI. It's so easy to trick stuff up. I believed him because he sounded like a respectable citizen and he's made a few posts on that notice board. He seemed normal, you know what I mean? Like it checked out, and the way he wrote it, it didn't sound like, I seen a croc. Yeah, it was crazy. He seemed
I'm just
together.
saying, it's like Bigfoot. He was respectable. Show me. Where is it?
Even though there was a croc sighted just up the beach.
Old mate can't even get away with,
video.
hugging his missus at a Coldplay concert without somebody.
Exactly.
And then
Come on.
Yeah, now
I mean, this day and
there's a
age,
croc in Noosa.
There's
Yeah,
no.
but he's a boomer. He's a boomer. He probably, couldn't get his glasses on to hit the button to record. And I'm running with it. There's a croc in Noosa. Everyone,
Okay.
Put your houses on the market really cheap.
Those waterfront
I'll
ones.
come.
Oh, dear,
yes, I'll
yes.
come.
Yep.
I'll create a fortress all along the river there.
Yes,
I'll-
and you'll give them an
yes.
idea of what that house is now worth. You'll give them a
Yeah, when it's
very
safe,
generous
I'll
offer.
resell to you. Yes.
You imagine that, just by the way, like if there's crocs like through the canals and all the rest of it, like because the crocs could just crawl up your boat ramp. Like there's sharks in the canals. We
stuff
know
the
that.
dogs, I mean, the
But
kids and humans, me, anyone.
No, I'm
Seriously.
telling you, there's going to be one oodle that gets taken from some Noosa CEO, and that's it. Everyone will be out. There'll be handbag sales along Hastings Street.
It's dangerous being a
It's
CEO
on.
these days, isn't it?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, the last time I went to Europe,
So related.
Hang on, we get a relatable song up. Yeah.
No. No, the first time that I did a trip to Paris
in January,
No,
isn't it?
was in 2017. I came back and I said, I've seen the future of fashion in Paris, and I will be interested to see if it makes its way over here to Australia.
I've forgotten what it is. What was it?
Okay, it was.
We're like Netflix series over here. Like they get it a year ahead,
Yeah.
and then we get it later.
Yeah, well, this was, I think it was back in 2017. I went to Paris and I came back and you see it all the time now, but at the time I came back, I went, all of the women over there wear dresses, but they're not wearing high heels.
Yeah.
They wear sneakers.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
They wear like white sneakers, and I'd never seen that before. And I was like, that will become the next big thing. And then it did. Now you walk down, everyone's walking around in
you still
sneakers.
see it. It hasn't gone away either.
It's
It's not a fad.
It's come. But at 2017,
Yeah, you were ahead of your time on that one. I'll
You
give
were not
that.
seeing that
But
around.
Don't tell me you've done
around
it again,
Brisbane.
have you? Well, you got a new one.
A new prediction.
What's coming, Ashley?
Nostradamus has got his crystal ball back out, has he?
I'm telling you how to get ahead of the curve here,
Righto.
ladies.
He says in his Queensland hat.
Yes. Now take your fashion tip from Voodoo.
Wait, let me guess.
I've seen,
Closed-in shoes.
I've seen the future.
The guy that dresses like he's just stepped off a trawler.
Yes.
Yep, go on.
Yep. I've seen the future. Okay, now it's
Stepped off Vic Hislop's
It's
shark
summer.
catching
I've been out fishing with Vic.
That's what you look like.
We've been
you
catching
look like you've been
tigers.
hunting great whites off
We've been-
Harvey
no,
Bay.
tiger
mate, for
sharks
like-
you get off Harvey
right.
Bay, mate.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway. You were right
So,
once.
the thing that I've noticed, and it's summer over there, okay? I went to Italy and Greece.
We all know it's summer because everyone's Instagram feed is just
Yeah, I know.
swamped with
I know.
every single person.
But this is what's coming down the pike, okay? So
what is it?
jump on board. Well, Nikki, you might even you might even be ahead of the curve and be into this as well. But what everybody wears over there, beach wear, like over here, it's summertime. Everyone just gets around in their togs. You know,
Yeah.
you walk around in the togs and might have a skirt on over your bikini or whatever.
Yeah.
In Mykonos, and not just Mykonos, you'll see it in Naples. You'll see it in Positano, and you most definitely will see it in Sorrento. Okay. What you will see,
What about in Coomera?
well, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what
we'll
you
work
will
in
be
Coomera,
seeing
mate.
in Coomera, / Nerang,
Yeah, okay.
/ Ormeo, and all of the
Slash
other
all of them.
great places we have around here,
Yeah.
is the ladies will wear their togs, their swimmers, but over the top they wear like a full lace dress. It's
Oh, come on.
it's
That's
like a-
I've been.
It's like a,
That's
it's
old.
like a netted. It's like a
Fishnet.
a netted fishnet dress that goes. I've not seen it. I've not seen a lot of that, Nikki. I've not seen. I'm
Really?
saying over in
But this is not
in Naples.
Is this on the beach or is this in the
No,
restaurants?
this will be through the streets and all the rest of it. Like if you're walking back from the beach to your hotel, what you'd wear is you wear your bikini, but then over the top you wear like a lace netted dress that's like
lace.
Are you talking like
is lace? Is that the wrong?
No, it's netting.
It's just a netted dress.
Ropey net.
Yes.
It's a netted dress. I don't know what it's made
Stretchy,
out of.
netty sort of dress.
You know what? Jeremy got onto this before
He looked terrific,
anyone
man.
else. He started buying it for me, so I've got those.
No,
in fact, I'll wear it tomorrow.
Nikki, when I saw it, I went, "You'd rock that. Like this look you would definitely be able to rock it."
I've seen it at festivals.
Okay, well, I haven't been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I haven't been to the festivals,
But
I'm talking about
I do
out on the
say-
streets, like just walking down
Near
the
a
street.
beach.
Yeah, disclaimer, you've got to be within like
Yeah.
20-kilometre
Yeah.
proximity of the
20
beach. Otherwise, you're a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
If you wear it like out in the city.
I'd say 20 kilometres is too far. I'm saying 500 metres.
Yeah, but you don't
I'm just
don't
saying-
believe in wearing swimmers to Coles after going
I
for a
do not.
surf
I do not
either.
believe in that. I'd say put your shirt back on.
but see, I'm a Gold Coaster, and you're a Sunshine Coast girl.
Yes.
Nikki. So
Yes.
like around those areas, you'd definitely you'd be down with it. I haven't seen a lot of that. Look, I'm on the Gold Coast. I haven't seen what I saw in Naples. I haven't seen a lot of that on the Gold Coast. But
Okay.
I'm telling you, that's the future, and you heard it here first.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I like your shirt that you got on. Your Coca-Cola
thanks.
shirt. That looks like 1970s sort of vibe.
Yeah, I just need some like roller skates and
Yeah, that's what it is.
head off to Venice.
And athletic socks pulled up. You know what I mean? Like up to your knees.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'd look like a proper tragic mum, wouldn't I? I should do that. Go
Yeah,
to the
do that.
shops
Give
and
that a
just
go.
disgrace our family.
In your rollerblades and everything. Roller skates.
Yes, blades came later. Blades were the best. I love roller.
I never got into blades. I'm not sure I've ever even worn them, to be honest. We used to roller
Oh,
skate.
they're awesome. They were like, that was my prime.
Really?
But I've got to say very quickly, I had a very similar state of origin experience to you, Ash, where I was in a Fijian bar and I was the only Queensland supporter. And there was about 20 of us. And I'd had a few drinks, so I was just like, I'm going to double down. I don't care how this is going to pan out. I'm just going hard. And it was
but
so
there was like there was
good.
New South Wales supporters a heap of them.
Everywhere. And they were in their jerseys. They'd actually packed their jerseys. And it was a really funny moment where there was this woman who arrived and I could tell she knew who I was because she kept smiling at me. They give you the weird look. And her husband was a New South Wales supporter. And I'm there cheering on the Queenslanders and he's cheering on New South Wales and they're getting flogged and he's actually getting quite distressed, but she still wants to keep me sweet. So she's telling me, she's being nice to me, but you know, trying to appease him at the same time. Anyway, I got loud, obnoxious, offended everyone, and then left at mid-time because I'm like, I'm going to go to bed because there's no way he can beat us, and went to bed happy and woke up to our victory. It was the best.
Oh, you called it at half
Yeah,
time.
I mean,
I called it half time.
Honestly, and I was like, because I was watching in bed, like on my phone, but I still had text messages popping up the top.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I was slightly delayed, so I was like just trying to block the top of the screen.
right.
But I was like, Nikki, do not go the early crow on this. Like it was.
I didn't say
I don't
anything.
think you did. You didn't.
I didn't. No,
But I was
because
like,
I was too
please don't.
excited
Please
because
don't.
we're doing
It's
so
funny.
well. I even messaged, well, actually I did. I messaged Pat halfway. I said, we've won this. Well done.
Just in case he. Pat,
Patty Carrigan, we're mates on the socials.
You texted
we
me
talk.
on the field.
What, during the game, you texted
Yeah.
Paddy Garrick.
at the halftime, they cut to that.
Imagine if he replied. Imagine if he got a message back from Pat.
I'm exhausted.
I did, but it was 24 hours later.
Oh wow. Anyway,
what-
Still
all's
awake.
well that ends
Wonderful.
well.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, it's pretty clear we've all just come back from wonderful holidays, and I went to Fiji, which I've never been there before, and oh my God, the Fijians are amazing.
Did you-
They're so lovely.
Where'd you stay? Did you stay at Momi Bay? No, you didn't.
I started in Denaroo, which is like the mainland, just at the Hilton.
Yeah, it's a man-made island where all the whole. I've been there a couple of times. I've
It's
had
kind
a
of a
lot of fun on
port.
Denaroo. Yeah,
Yeah, they have fun there. Like, it's not the most beautiful
It's just
spot.
at the resort. You wouldn't.
It's a resort, so you could be on the Gold Coast just with Fijians around you.
but the beaches are like more like sort of nudgy beach, really. That is Gold Coast.
Yeah,
beach.
yeah.
You don't
It's a
swim there.
port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you just look out at the islands and
Yeah,
go,
it's nice,
oh,
yeah.
why am I here?
Yeah.
But but
No, it's good.
when-
Day trips and blah, blah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. But now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah, no, the Fijians, when you first arrive, they put, like, they give you a lay of shells and they say, is this your first time here? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, welcome home. I just love that so much. Like,
But do they
welcome
sing
home.
for you at the
Yes,
yeah,
they
at,
sang.
at the airport? I love that.
And when I got off the cruise, they made me cry, the bastards. They sing this song that's like goodbye but not goodbye. And I was bawling my eyes out.
Did you get on the cover?
You don't even know them.
I didn't. Well, I did actually. Mary and Layla, and we ended up tight because they love Dancing with the Stars. So anyway, I had fun with them. They kind of... Anyway, I love the Fijians, but they charge like
Did
wounded
they comment
bulls, the
on your
bastards.
Dancing with the Stars over there?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I mean,
and
they hit you. They can charge. They charge everywhere in the world now. I don't want to give Fiji a bad rap because it's
No,
it
it
bloody
was so
expensive.
expensive. And I wasn't sure, because, you know, when you go to Bali, you know not to drink the water and not to have ice. But I wasn't sure about Fiji, and I had ice the first night, and I was a bit crook the next morning. And I'm like, okay, don't do the water, don't do the ice. But then buying water on the resort is like crazy expensive. And I'm like, I need water. I have to drink water, but I can't bring myself to spend that much on water.
Yeah.
So that was when I got a little bit tight-ass vigilante. In the resort, they've got the kind of service road through the back where all the like cleaning staff come along with their trolleys and do all the tidying. And every now and then, if you time it right, the trolleys are left
you were
without
stealing off the
anyone
trolleys.
in attendance.
I can't judge on this one.
No, neither can I.
The first thing I do is look for the trolleys to see what I can.
If I'm walking down a hallway and there's an empty trolley there,
yeah.
what
can you get?
What do you normally steal?
Oh, water.
Yeah,
Yeah, so water.
yeah. I'll take.
Yeah,
well,
I wasn't
maybe
just grabbing
coffee,
a bottle though. I was grabbing
lots of
two
tea.
6-packs
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
and shoving it under my arm, and and then one time one of the women came out, and I just piffed it, just said hello, hi.
You don't want to get caught. That's frowned upon.
No, you don't want to get caught because
No.
first, you know, it's stealing, and secondly, it's really
that's kind of fun
embarrassing.
stealing, though. That is, you know.
I got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
It's water.
I loved it,
Yeah.
and just doing the little merry routine. I started to use Jeremy as a decoy.
Because what did you get?
Like-
You get two bottles in the room for free? What was the deal?
Yeah, a day. Two bottles a day. That's not enough, especially not when you've been punishing the porcelain from the ice the night before. So, you know, you need to
And
rehydrate.
if you're drinking booze, you need to hydrate. Like, you know.
You do.
I had
so,
my room, in wherever I was in Mexico, had one bottle of water, but also had 4 bottles of alcohol with the push up. The push up yourself, shots, you know, like
What do you
vodka, scotch, bourbon, gin.
It looks like you're-
bottles. You know, like if you're at
Yeah.
a bar, in the back of the bar, they go and go push up your glass, and it fills you with a shot. I had that in my
Yeah.
room for free.
What? And they're charging him for the
In my
water.
room for free, the bottles of alcohol,
Oh
but
my
one
God.
bottle of water.
yeah, they know what they're doing. They see, like, I realised because we went out for dinner the first night, and then we're looking at the bill going, holy heck, where did this come from? I only ordered one cocktail. The sparkling mineral water was $27 a bottle.
Yeah.
27, and we'd
That hits
ordered 3.
Well, you don't even order; they just bring it sometimes, and you got to pay for that. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
just,
well-
the water's flowing. That's nice. It's the hospital.
Yeah, if they offered it, be like, no.
Yeah, that's
no.
a little gimmick they pull at the restaurants, isn't it? Like, do you want the still or the sparkling? Well, the
Do
sparkling,
not
that's
get
it.
the sparkling. I'll bring the bubble myself, thank you. But 13, 24, 10, what do you steal when you're at a hotel? Because I always take the slippers. What? No, I want to know what people
No,
flog.
oh, you like it? Yeah.
I think we're all, you know, we're a country of convicts, and it shows when we go on holiday. Because I think me and Winona Ryder, I get her now. I get why
hang
she
on.
enjoyed.
She was
stealing.
No, she was fun stealing. Wasn't
fun? No,
she? Wasn't she just?
I
Wasn't
think she was fun stealing.
I think she
Was
was
she?
fun stealing. Yeah,
Check that.
Is that what we're looking for? Fun stealing.
Yeah, fun
stealing.
stealing.
All right.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
All right, Nikki just announced that she was knocking off bottles of water from the hotel she was staying at Fiji when the cleaners went into the room, but, you know, left the cart outside in the hallway. I respect a mundo on that front.
Yeah.
So fun stealing. What are you knocking off? But, you know, it's just a bit of fun.
Victimless.
Yeah, Michelle out of Hamilton. What do you got, Michelle?
Hello.
Hello. What do you got?
Oh, 1 year we were in Whistler and we were in a bar and we stole these, well, we being me, stole these really cute drink coasters. And I still have them. And this is like over 5 years ago.
So we're not talking your stock standard kind of cardboard coasters. These are like legit.
They're like reusable. They had this really cute like animal skiing. So, yeah.
Well, you appreciate them more than the staff at the bar probably did. So, you know. And did you kind of get a rush from flogging it? I shouldn't be promoting this.
I was nervous. And my kids were horrified.
As they would be, yes.
Did you plan it out with the kids, did you? Like, did you bring them in on it? Or was it just...
They were the decoy.
I made everyone give me their coasters. They were so cute. And I couldn't just take one. I needed
a set.
You need a set.
Yeah, you got a set.
Yeah, I was like that with the Moët and Chandon glasses. I needed a full set.
No,
Good thing I had a big frock that day to hide it up.
I still talk to security about that, actually. They're still looking for you. I'm not even kidding.
Well, I'm still waiting for them to invite me.
Okay.
Actually, I can see why they haven't invited me. I'll take everything.
Courtney. Yes, Courtney, go ahead.
Courtney.
Oh, hello. Yes. Yeah, hello. Sorry. I take coffee, sugar, milk. It's
So you take
you
everything.
take
it's easy for when guests come around and
Yeah.
you just give them a sample.
Yeah, Mum and Dad had at one point, like the biggest container in their pantry was coffee and teas stolen from hotel rooms.
overseas.
Like not even overseas, just like if they went to Kingaroy, they'd do it. Like just like your international roast.
Yeah.
Just that basic coffee.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Mum would still have a tub of it somewhere.
Well, that reminds me, I got someone that I know would steal the shampoo and the conditioner, and then when they'd have people stay over,
and I do that.
They'd put it in.
That's me. I think it's me.
Oh, you? No, it wasn't you.
I legit put a towel down and I do it. I've got in my second, my downstairs bathroom, the guest one.
Yeah.
There's a hole. If you open the doors above the sink, it's just rows of shampoo, conditioner, and body wash.
I'll admit that I do the same thing.
Yeah.
When I was touring a lot, I used to swipe it all because we were running an Airbnb at the same time. So I'd bring it back.
Of course, really.
Put it in the Airbnb.
And it's good stuff.
It's good stuff, and it's the right size.
Yeah.
And it's hygienic, and it's sealed.
Well, otherwise you have one bit of soap that the last guest used.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
gross.
know.
It's a
And what do they
hair-
use it on last, and what do you use it on first? It's just
Exactly.
it's not a clean thought.
Exactly.
It's fun stealing.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
not
fun
as major
stealing.
hotel chains losing out. They got enough money, haven't they?
All right, Caroline out of Greenbank. Yes, Caroline.
Yeah.
What did you steal?
A donkey.
It sounded like you said a donkey.
I did. So I once stole a donkey and I once stole a bull. Now, the donkey was when I worked in Greece, because everything happened when I worked in Greece. We heard, or we were told, and I don't know if it was someone just winding us up, but if you got caught stealing a donkey in Greece, you got your hands cut off. So we were like, right, let's see if this is true. And we were so drunk, and I don't know why this was a good idea, because I like my hands.
It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
No, apparently at the time it was. So, yeah, we went into this farmer's field, coaxed the donkey out, took him for a walk on a homemade lead down the street, and all I can say is, thank God, the owner of one of the bars that we work quite closely with saw us, and he's like, where did you get that donkey from? We're like, field down the road. Like, what are you doing? Taking him for a walk. Why? Because someone said, if you get caught stealing a donkey, you get your hands cut off. He went, I'm going to take this donkey off you, and I'm going to take it back before anybody finds out what you've done. So we took the donkey for a walk, got to the bar, stopped for a beer, gave the donkey a beer, and took it back.
Hang on, are you the same person who stole someone out of a hospital and moved them to another one?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Birthdays. Birthday parties.
Oh, you had one, didn't you? Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy
Why,
birthday
thank
over the
you.
weekend.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I've started to develop an aversion to my own birthday, not just because I'm aging, like a fine wine.
Or whiskey.
Or whiskey. Yeah, I'm like an old barrel of whiskey. But
I like my women like I like my whiskey. No, you can't do that, can you?
coarse and Beat you up the next morning. Punch you in the face.
Makes you feel
the
crap in
next
the morning. No, I don't like morning like that, actually.
Oh, but
dear. Yes.
I
Yeah.
seem to be a bit cursed on my birthday, so it's become a bit of a bad date for me, and it delivered once again this year. So it's our fault for going on a cruise the week ahead, because as you discovered, Mitch, when you go on a cruise, you're just basically the buffet is like, which bug am I going to pick up in a few days' time? Which Jeremy fell first. He got croc on the cruise, and I'm in a small cabin with him, so naturally I'm a goner. But I held off for a few days until I got back just before my birthday. Naturally, that's when the razor throat started. Yeah. And then I still kind of had hopes that maybe Jeremy might have organised something for the next day that would make me feel good. And I woke up to effing nothing. There's not even a card. I haven't got a card for my birthday for 2 years, let alone a present.
Hang on, so this is on your birthday?
On my birthday. So I've woken up sick as a dog.
Yeah.
No breakfast in bed. No card. No gift.
Happy birthday?
Nothing.
On the actual birthday.
On my actual birthday.
Did you say happy birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that. He's capable of words. But obviously his love language is not
genuinely
presents.
surprises me.
What?
I would have guessed, wouldn't you have guessed too, that it would have been a big deal in Nikki's house? Like,
Yeah.
That,
It is for me. But
no,
I realised.
that it would have been like, I would have expected that there would have been a whole
The whole fanfare, whole shindig.
Yeah.
No, last year I got to take Will to the emergency doctor because he came home with influenza A. So that was last year. This year it was me. And I'm like, I've been sending him messages going, oh, I'd love that and I like that and I like that. And he just didn't do anything. So I sat him
But
down.
maybe like you just have had the big trip.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. People around me think, but you're doing all these wonderful things, so a birthday's a bit of a non-event, which is how it's become, because it's become a complete non-event. And also I realised I'm the party starter in the house. So unless I start it, nothing happens. It got to 7 p.m. that night, and then Teddy staggers out of his room and he goes, what are you making? He goes, pesto pasta. Here, Mum, you come get yours first. He's like, why her first? He said, because it's a birthday today. And Teddy goes, oh, really?
So he was completely oblivious to it.
Oblivious.
At 7 p.m.
And
yes,
not,
at 7 p.m.
Not to
And he
pile
goes,
on Nikki, but when's old mate have his birthday? Because he's already had
Jeremy?
it this year. And the reason that I know that, when was Jeremy's birthday?
It was in May, but I had surgery.
No, because I remember you sitting in this studio here, and you were doing something. You were like trying to find like. Did you buy him beach towels or something? But you were being very
conscientious to make sure he felt, because that's my love language.
And I was like, oh wow, you go to like a real effort for his birthday. Like you did that. I remember it.
But in the
yes.
And so you're telling me this bastard.
But in the lead up,
he didn't get you one thing for your birthday.
In the lead up, did you say that you were like, oh, stuff my birthday, I don't even care anymore? Are you one of those people? Then when the birthday comes, it's like, what did you give me anything?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
not at all. I said I don't want to do anything, but I still want presents.
Okay, so you want presents. Yeah,
I want presents, and I didn't get any presents.
What, not one?
No, my friend ended up coming over yesterday afternoon. She bought me a handbag in Singapore airport, so I was really happy about that. She said, "Oh, do you want me to come over?" And I'm like, "Do you have a present?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yes, please do."
And it's so easy. I mean, it's not. You don't strike me as someone that wants your kids to give you a $300, like Temu would have been anything.
I just want
right?
them to care.
Wrap something.
Luttsy, I say she does strike me as someone who wants her kids to give her $300. That's why.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, there's been a little flurry of youth crime breaking out in Queensland lately, and it's always interesting when you're in a scenario whether you go into fight or flight mode. Now, I say this because about 2 weeks ago, it was about 2 a.m. and I woke up to the sound of, it sounded like a broom or something falling over just outside our bedroom in the courtyard, and I was convinced that we were being robbed. So I was like straight up, punched Jeremy, said, someone's out there. He's like, okay. And I'm like, well, and he's like, yep. I'm like, I'm going to get him. And I went into full fight mode, which I didn't think would be my thing. I thought I'd be, one of the people who locks themselves in a wardrobe and calls the police. And I'm in my undies, just running around the house like a lunatic. I didn't even grab a weapon of choice. My weapon was, I don't know, my gangly wrists and my wit. I don't know how I was going to take him on with that.
A good knock joke and then...
Knock, who's there? Not you. But no, maybe...
Did you go outside though?
I went to go outside. And Jeremy's
Jeremy
like, don't go outside, you moron. Just make sure all the doors are locked. So he then got up and joined me because he could see I was a lunatic. I think I was in a deep sleep when it happened, so I was kind of half dreaming. I think I thought I was Thor. And then he's got up and he's gone.
You were having a dream about Thor at the time.
Yeah, that was it.
Chris Hemsworth, essentially.
I didn't get to the end game.
Oh, no.
But so obviously something's going on outside because Teddy's got up too, and he's walking around the house. So someone was there. I was convinced.
Teddy's not the dog.
Teddy's the dog with the
Teddy's
kid.
the son.
Teddy's
your son.
Teddy's my 13-year-old. Whiskey.
Teddy's a 13-year-old.
A Whiskey's a retriever. He would have been sleeping.
Oh yeah, Whiskey just kind of got up, gave me the nod, and passed out again. But we did have one door unlocked. But anyway, the next morning, everyone was laughing at me, going, "Who do you think you are?" And I was quite surprised that I would, go do that because we all know statistically that's the wrong thing to do.
Well, yeah.
And then I went and spoke to my neighbour about it, and she confirmed it. She said we had people go through our garden last night. All of our gates are open. So there was legit someone there.
So there was someone there, eh?
There was someone there. And I'm just fortunate that I didn't run outside because I think it was the same night where that unfortunate circumstance happened not far from us where the guy got stabbed by teenagers.
Oh dear, I didn't hear about
They were running through his garden. So I don't know what the moral of the story is, but basically don't run around in your undies and don't try and take anyone on because it's dumb. So I realised just how stupid I was. And, yeah, I realised, everyone thinks they're a hero.
It's a good point. Like, you could get yourself in a situation that, could end
quickly.
Yeah, could end very, very, very badly.
It happened a few years ago. Ash actually, back in the day, they got inside. You've almost got to create a fortress and be confident that they can't get in. And
I think that's what you meant to do.
Right? But someone got into Ash's old house at Surfers Paradise back in the day, and Ash was naked. He wrestled him naked.
Yeah.
Did you actually do that?
You were naked.
I was, and I was...
How traumatic for that person.
They're still in.
I was
Still in therapy.
I was 3 parts to the wind. What's the
3 sails to the wind, 2 sails to the wind.
3 quarters cut.
I remember I was watching Parkinson and he was interviewing Russell Crowe.
This was a long time ago.
It was like 11:30 or something on a Saturday night, and I was having a little vodka, and Jodie was dead asleep, and we had motion lights, outside the window, and I saw the lights come on, and I saw someone walk straight past our bedroom door, and I thought it could have been one of our mates because we were living in Surface.
It's one of those houses you could just walk into.
And it wasn't unusual for our mates to sort of come by every now and then. If they were having a big night out, they could crash at our joint. So I've got up and opened the door and gone, "Hey, who's that?" And it was a guy. He had a balaclava on, a full balaclava.
You're nude.
And I was...
Why was he
Who watches Parkinson in the nude?
And because I was blind, I chased after him and I got him and I brought him back into the...
Yeah, you dragged him back into the house.
Bedroom.
Into the house?
And I tripped him up and Jodie was...
Didn't you have a club you
Jodie
used?
was freaking out. I had this club thing that we got from...
Oh, is that what you call it? Hello?
Honeymoon, yes. And I was saying...
built him in his club.
And I said Jodie had to call the cops and... Yeah, it was a whole scene.
Yeah, this guy's petrified. Then he brought out the baby oil and I thought...
I said, Jodie, just give us a couple of months.
He still lives in the house to this very day.
Rent free.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Mitch, I see that the new Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's breaking all sorts of records, is it?
Is it really?
Making a bit of bank, yeah. It's been a big month for box office. We had the new Jurassic World movie at the start. We got Superman. We got a new Marvel one coming out at the end of this week. So there's a lot of money.
Well, I love Rachel Brosnan because she was Mrs. Maisel.
Mrs. Maisel's Lois Lane at the moment. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. So I'll be seeing it for her, and I'm sure Superman is pretty fine as well. So that'll be a little.
Yeah, he's a tall drink of water, that guy.
Who's Superman?
Mm-hmm.
He's an unknown bloke, really. I don't think most people would not have seen him before. His name's David Cornsweet.
Cornsweet.
Yes,
What a name.
Cornsweet.
Is it still that Superman curse thing going on?
Apparently, yeah.
I don't get too into it. I don't
No,
watch
but
it
there's
now.
always something that,
Something always happens.
plagues the
Oh,
production.
I know a few actors
Chris
I'd like to
Reeves.
nominate to play Superman then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had, because the
Who else has
character.
got more? Let's talk about that. What? Was it not fun?
I'd have to pull up a list or whatever. Well, he was
think
created back in 1938, and then I think the publishers sort of screwed out the two creators, and they basically went, well, hands up again. We curse this character, and we hope
Voodoo
that
dolls.
Yeah, we hope it goes. Your company goes bankrupt, and this superhero never brings you money and all this. And so every actor or production that's come along the way, like obviously what happened to Christopher Reeve. I mean,
So George Reeves, who played Superman in the 50s, he was found dead from a gunshot wound. There was a lot of, was it a murder? Was it self-inflicted? That sort of deal. Christopher Reeve, obviously. Margot Kidder, who played Lois Lane, she died in 2018 from a drug and alcohol overdose sort of situation. Lee Quigley, who played infant Clark Kent in the 1978 film.
Even he didn't escape
God, this
it.
is like
He died at the
Kennedy's
age of
and
14.
light aircraft.
Oh,
This
no.
is
From
awful.
inhaling solvents.
Oh my
So, I
god.
mean, a lot of sort of stuff going on. It's a thing.
True.
Yeah, so there's like some bad stuff like that, and then just other productions that never get off the ground. Like Tim Burton made the Michael Keaton Batman movies. He was going to make a Superman movie with Nicolas Cage back in the 90s. That never got off the ground, and all these things.
I'm glad that
stuff
didn't
just doesn't
happen.
work
Well, that
out.
would have been
basically,
interesting.
so-
Nicolas Cage as Superman.
That would have been
I know,
so
right?
stupid.
I tell you what, talking of remakes, they're saying that Margot Robbie is going to do a remake of Basic Instinct.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I haven't heard.
Have you dreamt this? Are you sure, actually?
This is
Is this
just
like
a-
Nikki's
You didn't
draw
dream this in
dream?
Singapore?
Yeah, wake him up. Wake him up.
Is it in today's paper?
I'm pretty
He's
bloody
gone,
sure.
he's gone to the Courier
Yes.
Mail. I was
Robbie
expecting to go to the
loved-
dark web.
Robbie
He's just
loved
waiting
up
for
in
one
Naples.
scene.
Hang on a
What
second.
page?
Naples. Here we go.
Yes, in Naples, where I've just been. I didn't run into
You
her.
idiot.
Meanwhile, Robbie is strongly tipped to star in a new reboot of the 1992 erotic thriller Basic Instinct. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, they couldn't let that scene out, could they?
Basic Instinct, that's the Sharon Stone movie,
You know
isn't
exactly
it?
what it is.
Yeah.
don't you?
Or I sometimes I get my Basic Instinct mixed up with Fatal Attraction. But this
No,
isn't
Basic
her
Instinct's-
taking on Glenn
This
Close.
is-
This is her, ladies. This is her taking on. This is her taking on the Sharon Stone character
Yes.
of Basic Instinct.
And the famous cross-leg, uncrossed, crossed again scene. One of the first
Well-
times in a movie I actually saw Muff.
Ash. What?
Well,
Ash.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Nikki Osborne podcast.